Alright, alright, Shalom, Shalom. First thing I want to do is give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kodash. Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. And salutation to you brothers pushing this word with truth, sincerity, with charity. I don't know what I'm going to call this yet, but I might call it "It's Obvious Who is the Wicked." Alright? It is obvious who is the wicked. Alright? Now, when it's clear distinctions on what the wicked will be doing, alright, and the state of the earth, alright, okay, when the wicked are ruling, alright, and what a clear indication of who is the wicked, alright, in the latter days. Now, whether people want to believe it or not, but a move. Whether people want to believe it or not, you know, Esau, Edom is that wicked, all right? And, of course, you know, we get a couple scriptures on this, you know. It's Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covers the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right. So Yahweh has given, Yahweh has given, all right, the earth into the hands of the wicked. And who's running the planet today? All right, Esau, Edom. He's at the top, right along with these heathen nations, but really is going into Esau, Edom, because Esau is the ruler of the earth right now. All right, through his chief house, which is Amalek, and you can see that all day long. And more proof that them issues over there is not the Israelites, for the simple fact how much wickedness is going on in the earth. You know, like the scripture also say, they shall learn wickedness no more. All right, all this murder, all this drug dealing, you know, all this p word. All right, all of this human trafficking going on. Or you think this is gonna be happening when Yahweh shall return and restore order to the earth? Nah, none of this shit gonna happen. And in cases it do happen, all right, it's gonna get nipped in the bud, all right. But you can clearly see who is running the earth today, man, which is the wicked. You know. Let me get this. This is Proverbs 29. Let's start at the top. All right. It says, he that being often reproved harden his neck. All right. Reprove harden his neck shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. When the righteous are in authority, right, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear of rule, the people mourn. All right, and this is why, you know, you see what you see going on today. Because the wicked is in rulership. You know, because if the righteous was in rulership, all right, you wouldn't be seeing all of this death, murder, steal, kill on this grand scale that's going on. The whole earth, all right, is in a state of turmoil right now. You know, the whole earth. Matter of fact, let me get some, cause even Disney show you. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I tried to look for some, but I ain't gonna spend all day doing that. You know, but when you watch the different movies, what they show you when it's wickedness, or like say you going around a witch, there's no trees. The trees is just it has no leaves on them. All right, there's no grass. It's just dirt. All right, but where the people are happy and the king is ruling, all right, and he's a good king, or the princess, or whatever the case may be, is bright. You know, it's sunny. The trees, you see flowers. That's the same thing. All right. Which also proves the scriptures. You see this, I think it's Slovakia. Let me get this scripture. All right. This is Leviticus 18:27. For all these abominations have the men of the land done, which were before you, and defiled the land. All right. It's like it. It's another one. This is Psalms 107:34. A fruitful land into barrenness for the wickedness of them that dwell therein. All right. So, matter of fact, let me read up. So, this is Psalms 107:33. He turneth rivers into a wilderness, and the water springs into dry ground, a fruitful land into barrenness for the wickedness of them that dwell therein. He turneth the right. So Yahweh Shema said that's why don't nothing grow in America, and they need fertilizer. All right, and the elder Saint Benji brung it out. That's they left hand. That's them throwing down the serpent. All right, that's them and they witchcraft. All right, trying to put the nitrous back into the ground. When really, all right, that's a natural thing that occurs. But the land, the Lord doesn't allow the land to give its increase because of the wickedness. All right. The fruit, oranges are bitter and sour. Grapes is sour. All right. The food is not real. All right. They putting all these, what they call it, GMOs, and genetically modified organisms. All right. This food is tainted. All right, because the earth is not yielding its increase because of all the wickedness, man. So if the righteous was in authority, would not the people be rejoicing? Why? Because the land will be given an increase. It wouldn't be murder. Nobody be stealing. Nobody be murdering. Wouldn't be no adultery. Wouldn't be your daughters wouldn't be whores. Your sons wouldn't be homosexuals, man. Men would be men. Women would be women. All right. You'll be able to enjoy, all right, the earth, man. But only when the wicked is in authority, you get this, right? So let me go back to this Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, right? So that's plain. All right, that's plain. So next scripture I'm gonna get, like it, is Isaiah 14:8. Because even the trees are going to rejoice. All right, when this devil go down. And now we see this devil is going down. All right, and now we see it. His kingdom is falling. All right, this is Edomite on Edomite crime. All right, it once, even though they always been doing it, but it's being more televised. All right, because look, America and Russia is two Edomite nations. All right, two Edomite nations going at it with each other. You know, that was an Edomite who hit that dude, man. What was that dude? Kirk, whatever his name is, man. You know, the speaker who just got shot. All right, Dirt Kirk. All right, Dirty Kirk. All right, who just got shot in the neck, man. Those was Edomites who did that. Those wasn't Israelites who was doing that. All right. Hey, look, they own people is tired of them, and they wicked. You know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start at verse. I'm gonna start at 5. Yahweh has broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people with wrath, it's he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. So who's doing that, man? It's ruling the nation in wrath and in anger. All right. Why are they doing that? All right, because they know Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, they don't got no mercy coming from the Lord for what they did, man. You know what they did to the Israelites. Esau Edom doesn't have any mercy from Yahweh when Yahweh shall return. There's no mercy. All right. But yet, even after the rest of the nation served their captivity, you know, they're going to go back to their lands. But Esau Edom is going to be the only one that's wiped out. Like the scriptures say, he shall fly away like a dream in the night, man. All right. It said the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us. Right? So the trees is, and the feller is to cut down, to cut down. Basically, is a feller is somebody who chops trees down. That's their job. So the trees, because you even understand that, because this dude would burn forests down for no reason. It's called deforestation. There's no reason to burn the trees down, man. And he does it. All right. You go to different places like Home Depot and Lowe's. All right. Normally, in the ancient world, all right, when you was building something, that's when you went to the forest to get the wood. You would make an order. They would go chop the trees down what you needed, and then they would build what you needed. All right. After you made your order. But here in America, and really around the world, they chop it down just to have it on standby. All right. When in a lot of these warehouses, this wood is just rotten, man. All right. This wood is just rotten. All right. There's no need to do that, you know. But look, this the devil we know. All right, but this how you know, even the whole earth, the animals, all right, the birds, all right, the dolphins, the whales, all right, the different even if you got rabbits that's suffering, they got some type of disease now, man, that it came from mosquitoes, and they growing horns and with tumors. All right, the deers are growing tumors outside of their body. And look, man, this is hell, man. The animals can't even enjoy themselves because of this devil, man. You know? But this is why, all right, everybody the whole earth is waiting, all right, for the Lord to restore order. All right. So this is Romans 8:19. All right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 18. For I reckon that the suffering of this present time, it's Romans 8:18. For I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High. All right. So everything is the whole earth is waiting, man, and can't wait until Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai restore order on the earth, man. The whole planet can't wait. It's waiting for it. Because that's when the earth is going to yield its increase. It's going to be more abundant. And that's when it's going to turn back to paradise. Because right now it's hell, man. You can't enjoy nothing now. You can't enjoy your woman. Because really, honestly, she ain't your woman. All right. You know, she won't shut up. Your kids. All right. You got to deal with outside influence. Schools. Then they're forced to go to the school system in a way, all right. And if you chastise your kids, all right, yeah, they'll take them from you, all right. You got to pay taxes, all right, on land that you supposed to be. You buy a house, you still got to pay taxes on it. You pay your house off, you still got to pay taxes on it. Why are you paying taxes on land, on a piece of property that you're supposed to pay it off? Will show you that this place is just wicked. All right? It's just wicked and unjust, man. And which proves that the righteous aren't ruling. Because if the righteous was ruling, which proves to you that those people are over there in Israel, And Yasharala ain't the Israelites. They're imposters. Just like the scriptures say, a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod. And who over there today? Esau. It ain't the Israelites. All right? So with that, I just hope it was edifying. I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Bashmal Shai, Basham Dash. Double honor to the apostle and elders, a great millstone. Salutations, you brothers, pushing this word with truth, sincerity, with charity. Shalom and above.